Sick, bro. Thank you.
Back in the what? Oh, what?
See, I knew you was gonna chat rubbish, you know.
Got a spare?
I ain't got a spare. Still.
Yeah,
I ain't
You
got
can
a
share
spare.
this though.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, you can share this.
You can,
Yeah. Thank you.
Grab a cup. I don't even want
One thing
that
about
much.
it is that you had wheels.
What's that meant to mean?
You have access to go
wheels.
to 50 shops.
Oh,
before you go.
yeah, but it'd be nice to my brothers because sometimes I just bring my
I hear it,
Magnum.
but it's a last minute decision.
No, it's
I
fine.
ran out of the car
But
while I was leaving.
there's been plenty of times prior to this
I
session
thought it was a one-off story.
where I've never been bought Magnum.
It's crazy.
Isn't that crazy?
Brought Magnum. You ever bought me a Magnum?
I'm sure I have.
No.
I'm sure I have.
Tell the truth.
I'm sure I have.
Lies, fam. You're a liar.
No, I'm playing on.
I do want to say that.
Okay.
Sion bought a car and didn't tell us though.
Oh yeah.
So not everyone has a Mercedes.
So it's crazy. It's
Okay.
Mercedes
Let's.
Benz. Ben's whipping.
Hold on. What do you mean? Hold on. I did tell you. They're not telling
Who
you.
did you tell? And how?
No, to be fair, I was just waiting to like surprise you, man.
Okay,
still.
so can you tell us how you expected it to go?
I don't know.
When you put down the payment,
Yeah.
for the car,
Yeah.
and you've now got the keys,
Yeah.
and you thought I should tell my boys, but no, you thought no, let me hold off.
Yeah, I thought, let me pull up. You see the same day where I picked you guys up to go thingy, Miriam's birthday.
Yeah.
That was the grand reveal.
That was the grand reveal. You didn't tell no one. You just pulled up with the car.
Yeah, I said I'll pick you up.
It could have been anyone's.
I saw.
Why do you want my hold on? What?
I would say I saw the car at least 20 times on Instagram before.
Oh, so you said he told his followers before us.
Yeah, I saw the steering wheel.
You're even mad.
All 20,000.
Yeah.
How many you on now? How many followers you on?
27.
Yeah, content's going well.
27.
No, it's actually not.
Oh, no.
What do you mean?
It's slow, man.
Why?
It's just
what's happening with content right
this is
now?
engagement, bro. The way that they're suppressing your engagement is just crazy.
Yeah.
It kind of makes your account look fake. Like you bought followers.
You got the followers and you just get like what, like couple likes.
Like some of my posts are getting like 4,000 views, 6,000 views.
Only must be nice.
No. Oh, no, I'm not trying to sound like that.
It's alright.
But
when your
compared
was up,
compared to what I was getting before, okay, you man are dumb. It's not that. I'm not that guy. Trust me.
Don't mind that.
But it's just like raw. It's just yes. It's an uphill battle right now.
How much likes do you get on average now?
Yikes. Good day, 300.
Really? Don't lie.
Do you feel like it switched to? Is it just switched to TikTok? Is that what it is?
Even bro. Right now, I'm kind of lost in terms of like what to do for like content.
Yeah.
And how to like push it. It's not even just me. It's a lot of like creators as well.
A lot of people have been saying
that. People saying that their stuff's being suppressed. Organic views ain't. It's nowhere near what it used to be. It's more. It's become more like they want you to purchase. What do you call it? They do this thing where you can purchase.
The blue tick.
No, not the blue tick, but never, not once. It will come when it comes. I'm not that guy. But yeah, you can purchase engagement, so they push your stuff out to more people.
Okay.
So they want you to buy that. It's like,
You
bro.
know, that's like Apple when they sell one part and then you got to buy the other part.
Yeah.
Otherwise it don't work.
Get the hell out of here.
Yeah.
And I refuse.
taking away
I remember when my page was quite small.
Yeah.
I remember like during lockdown, 2019 when it first started.
Yeah.
I was paying like, I'd put like a little $5 on my post to push them out to try and get in more.
Yeah.
But since then, I'm thinking like, right, I've got a decent amount of followers. Why should I still have to do that?
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with doing that. Don't get me wrong, because I'm all for that. That's if you want to get your page out there and seen, cool.
No, you got to drop some money on.
Yeah, 100.
Do you know what I mean?
You got to invest in it.
Yeah,
100%.
Yeah, ads, all the rest of that.
Yeah,
We can
but I mean, you've got a decent number.
Yeah, you've already got that foundation. People have been following you for years,
And it's not just
facts.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you brought all these followers over to this platform and then added to it, so they're genuine followers.
Followers.
And it's like,
But yet
why
you
is the engagement not there? Do you know what I mean? Like, it
Sion
don't
should
make
be
no
getting
sense.
invited to like them Instagram parties.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
you know
yeah.
when they're doing like
Insta
an
baddie,
Instagram,
Yeah.
and like, they do like some pop up. Yeah, it's the baddie. Do like a pop up
You should
event.
be on like, I don't know, foot asylum thing. Or,
Like all of us.
locked
You
in.
should get looking for that.
Yeah, oh man.
Whoever's working at Instagram, you're doing your job wrong.
No,
Doing
but
it
you know
wrong.
what? Do you know what? When they
Sleeping
it's
on me,
almost like
man.
they've tweaked the algorithm so much that it's just in a mess now. No one really knows what to do. I don't even
Facts.
think they know what to do.
Yeah, no word. They're getting paid and they're happy with it.
They're just like whatever.
They don't give a shit.
You know what I mean? So I don't know, because I kind of felt that when you know, we're putting out reels on like our pod reels on Insta,
Yeah.
and sometimes it's like, hey,
Back in the stew, baby.
but yeah, sometimes it would be like I'll be like, right, did I post it right? Like,
Yeah.
did I post it right? Did I do everything I was supposed to do?
Did I hit a setting I was meant to hit or something?
Like, yeah, like close friends only, and I've got no one.
No word.
You know what? It's so mad because you know when you post something, yeah, it's so joke. When you post something, you're like, post.
Yeah. And then nothing happened. Nothing's happening.
Nothing's happening. And then I went back. I was like,
Hold on, did it actually upload properly? Like, oh,
And now
bro.
you can do the close friends post.
yeah.
You can do that as well.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I like that one still.
That
Like
one's
Not
calm
everyone needs to
as
see
well.
stuff,
If you
man.
wanna, you know, any content out there.
Yeah, yeah, man. You do your own thing, fam. Yeah, man.
Lexi finished me, you know. She just said to me that she ordered. Do you remember 𝐤𝐤𝐤? We went to 𝐤𝐤𝐤 in Canada.
Of course, fam.
Yeah, she ordered a roti from
Yeah.
the jerk chicken
Oh,
roti.
stop
Just
it.
turned up with the roti.
No,
Jerk chicken.
no, please.
Oh
shit.
That's rude. That's rude. And you know, you remember the attitude that woman had as well?
Oh my
was serving,
god.
fam. Yeah, probably
She-
tell you I'm what.
When I have that,
We're not half
when I
that.
have that.
Oh boy. But what you lot been saying though?
I know,
listen,
it's been a
actually,
minute.
in fact, first of all,
Yeah.
guys, you have to say sorry to the
Yeah,
people
we're
then.
sorry.
Yeah,
We're sorry,
Sorry, man.
Yeah,
We've had
it's been-
couple glitches, man.
It's been
a hot minute.
Life, just life.
life.
100%. Life has been
Life.
lifing.
But there was nothing wrong with the
It's
brothers.
nothing-
It's
yeah,
just
man.
life.
Life,
and
just
then
life, and then
restructuring.
like, people just having enjoyment, and you know,
Yeah, man, it happens,
everyone
man.
Just doing their thing, man.
But we're back.
We're back, and that's the main.
That's
We're back.
that's the
I'm
main thing.
back. And we're gonna be consistent. And we're gonna be all up in your boats, whether you like it or you don't like it.
They
You get
even know
me?
what's coming.
You get me?
Yeah, man. Who you lot been on? Yeah. Pause, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who you lot been on with that?
A lot's happened. We went to Croatia
Went to
in the last couple months.
Living,
that was
yeah.
fucking living.
that
over
was
I
there.
had to
calm.
post some stuff from there, actually. To be fair,
Croatia was
Who's
a
still
calm
got their
place.
content? Yes,
Especially Split.
Yeah.
Split was calm.
yeah.
The music was a bit unts,
Ints.
but which I don't mind because I like house music. Do you know what I mean? I like a little bit of
We kinda have
house,
that-
deep
that-
tech, kind of.
Yeah, that platform, that little head start against.
There was a lot of it when you're 3 hours, 4 hours in, and it's like that. It's peak.
Yeah.
Hey, it's the man.
Hey,
Jeez.
guess what?
Man.
Dan the man.
The Red Sea
Hey,
just parted, fam.
the
The Red Sea just parted.
It's been a long week, man.
It's been a long week.
Just call it
Man,
Moses.
just cool off, fam.
Cool off,
You're
man.
here now, fam.
You want a little Maggie? You want a little bit of Maggie?
Don't even want to, man.
Nah. My Bluetooth.
Good to see you, bro. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you, bro.
Insane.
But yeah, we're just talking about like obviously the man then been missing for a little bit, but we're back now.
We back. We back,
again.
man.
Yeah, I mean everyone.
You know what I mean?
Back with a
We
bang.
were talking about Split and how
Yeah,
it was a nice
Croatia.
place,
Croatia,
but
yeah.
a little untsy at
Yeah,
times.
yeah.
Honestly,
Yeah.
that wasn't even bothering me, but it was the swastikas and the
Oh,
Confederate flags. That's what was bothering me, bro.
Shit.
As soon as we pulled up to the apartment, I was like, did no one else see that? Everybody walked past the Confederate flag. It's painted on the wall, side of the
saw it.
building.
When I walked back with you, lot,
Like
I
anything.
saw it, fam. And I was
Yeah.
like, yo.
That's the first thing I noticed.
I was like, did you lot walk this way when you came the first time, fam?
Of course, but no one. I wanted to see if anybody would say something.
Yeah.
No one said nothing. So I had to point it out. I was like, did anyone see that? Because
Maybe people probably didn't even notice. Maybe because of the atmosphere and everyone's just party modes.
Yeah, but even still, like we was coming back from this boat party, everyone's frass.
Yeah.
Walking through, I saw it. So I don't know what they were
I saw
seeing,
it the
but
first day we landed.
Yeah,
I said,
that's
are
what
we
I
in the
remember.
wrong
You know what I
place?
mean?
That's what I asked. Are we in the
yeah,
wrong
because
place or the wrong
then
place?
what happened? Because tire got slashed as well. So our
Swear.
boy, he rented out a car, obviously to drive from the airport, parked it up. I think that's the only time he drove it. You know.
Some guys were like, it didn't get slashed.
Thing got slashed.
I think it got slashed.
It got
yeah.
I didn't look at it, but
The way it was flat,
yeah,
it was a force puncture.
yeah,
bro.
no, it wasn't a hard
Puncture
bro.
will
That was
probably
like a
leave a little
somebody
you know,
went.
you know when the
it's
alloys,
twist.
alloys kissing the concrete.
Yeah, 100%, fam, 100%. Like if you start driving, bare alloy, fam.
Yeah.
Bare alloy. What's up?
So other than that being,
thank you.
yeah, you got your
It's a bit oily.
Sean's hair's looking Olua.
Do you mind, fam?
Turn Rasta now.
Listen, of course, man.
Yes,
Are you a real Rasta or a fake
No.
Rasta?
What's a fake one?
Do you eat jerk pork?
Of course I do, fam. Of course I do. I ain't a Rasta though, still.
Okay, yeah.
Grow my
Fashion dread.
So I've just gone onto Reddit.
Yeah.
Confederate flag spotted in Croatia, and this was, I think this was. Oh no, this is okay.
Correct. Don't get me wrong.
Ignore
Yeah.
me, ignore me.
Croatia's a nice country.
Yeah.
There's people there that's nice, but there's they let you know if they ain't seen you before, innit?
Yeah, 100%.
Do you remember
used to
when I
you
told
know.
you lot about that when I was explaining my experience?
Oh, because you went to Croatia before.
Yeah,
Yeah, you spoke
and
about
I had
it.
and I had that. It's weird because the racism
Do you know what, bro?
isn't mad.
Can I ask you something?
Yeah, go on.
You know that time you was talking about you was in Croatia, and you lot in that Airbnb, but you was hearing noises outside and stuff like that. Do you remember?
Oh yeah.
Did you say there was people out there?
Well, it's kind
Or
of
was
like
there a man that was just looking? Did you say or something like?
no, that was two. You're mixing two stories. So one was the first Airbnb where it was kind of like in the countryside, and you could hear like I don't want to say it, but it's like it sounded like gunshots in the back. But
I
same
feel
time,
I feel like they wanted to let you know. We're here still.
maybe,
Because you know why?
Don't play
Because-
games.
because- do you know why? Yeah, because when you said that, yeah, I thought to myself, something not right. You get me? Like, something ain't right here.
Something wrong.
Now I've experienced Croatia for myself. Yeah,
you understand it.
I feel like they were trying to let you know, homie. We're outside
Because it was
still.
like the Airbnb was lovely,
Why
and
you
it's
gonna
like,
hear gunshots
do
for
you
no
know what I
reason?
mean?
Yeah, no,
But
right.
at the same time,
You shooting?
they might be shoot. I don't know. They might be shooting pigeon or not pigeon, like rooster or whatever. Do you know them wild
You don't
things?
shoot roosters, bro.
What do you do then?
You cut off their head.
Yeah, I know, but you got to
Hang 'em
kill them
upside down.
first. Like, I don't know. I'm just giving them like excuses to be
that's
fair, but
That's
it's
the
just
issue.
it's just.
Excuses. That's the
Yeah,
issue.
but the
That's
thing
issue.
is, it's
Call
like-
a spade a spade.
But I didn't even see anyone. Right?
I haven't seen the space.
I didn't even see anyone. That's for the racism.
But
Yeah, I
no,
didn't
it
see
was.
that.
It was.
I didn't
I
see
think they
that,
very
fam.
much let you know when
Of course they let you know.
it was like. Oh, like, I think they just weren't used to it, especially when you're a big group of guys, certain type of guys as well that are there.
That's the only reason no one troubled us, bro.
Because you're
Yeah, I know they have a love
in the
you.
group.
I know they were watching from their windows, bro. We were hard to miss. How many of us were there?
12?
12, yeah,
like
12
that.
of us.
So what you're saying? If there was like what 3-4 of you,
I think if you're
different story.
if you were walking back from a
Depends on
club
who it
by
was.
yourself, you might want to. I don't know.
Because
I
it's
don't
when you
wanna-
leave
Nah,
the center. It's when you
no,
leave
no,
the
It was
center. You
safe.
just
It
start
was.
going.
I felt safe.
The neighborhood is safe. No one. It's not. We're not saying it's not safe. It's safe.
With Confederate flag and swastikas.
It's
We even went to a whole
This is
different
split, by the
island.
way. We're talking about split.
Yeah.
But you can feel the atmosphere in it. You can feel that some of them don't like you or they're curious about you. You get what I'm saying? It's not like I said. It's not everyone because you can't just go to a country and say this country is racist. You can't do that. That's not fair. But we were made to be aware that people were watching us.
yeah, yeah.
But
I hear it.
sometimes
People didn't like
sometimes it is ignorance as well.
Was you there when the guy told 𝐵𝐞 to get up off the?
No, I wasn't there, but I heard about it as well.
Bro, he
Said
just
go
sat
back to
down.
go back
I
to where you
was
came
there.
from.
What?
I
Said
was
go back to
there,
where you
bro.
came from, and
Yeah.
people were like, "Oh,
What he
did he
did?
mean go back to that table or go back to where you
Yeah, but
really
you see
came
what
from?"
I'm saying?
Do you know what I mean?
No,
Because
but
then
he wasn't really at a table, bro. He was at the counter. Then he went to go sit down because he was tired. It was a long night. Then this guy started kicking off on one like, you should have just carried on eating your pizza slice, bro. Nobody's bothering.
No one's bothering
But you went to bring yourself and say go back to where you came from.
Yeah.
and blah blah blah. Now 𝐵𝐞 wants to kick off.
Yeah, yeah.
Now. Do you get what I'm saying?
it's long when 𝐵𝐞 starts kicking off, it's
It's a whole heap of brother there.
yeah, 'cause that's
It's a whole lot of man. Pause.
pause, bro.
Yeah.
Twice, fam.
I said pause. Why you watching me? I said pause, bro.
Me and Sean were talking about that.
Why is
Everything's paused now. Everything's why.
Like you can't.
everything's
But that was a why though.
That was a why.
That was
That was a why, fam.
That was a why.
That was a
why?
double
That's
why. Double why still.
Whole lot of man.
Whole lot.
Times two.
But why do you have to say it like that? Why do you have to say that?
What did you mean by that?
He's a big guy. Pause. So I'm saying,
Everything's become
pause.
why now.
I can't even say, man's a big man without being borderline.
No. Like,
He's a tall brother.
there's phrases that you can use.
Just say that.
So why can't I say he's a big man? You say you're a big man.
You said
No, hold on.
he's a big man. Did you say he's a whole lot of man?
See on.
Fire for that.
But hold on.
Silly.
That's what you said, isn't it?
One, that's what he said. But you're saying he's a big man. So what's big about him?
He's tall.
So you just say that then.
He's tall and
Guys, come.
he's in size. He's got a lot of muscle mass, isn't it?
feel like
He's got a lot of size.
He's got a lot of muscle mass.
I feel like everything. Yeah, it's not egging it on.
Because
Don't touch my leg.
he's a fucking troll.
Anyway, we're back in the studio as well. We're back.
Fuck's sake, man.
You know,
Can't live.
Allowed to do
This
that.
episode 69, you know.
Move up
69.
over there.
Yeah.
Hey.
Episode 69. We're nearly at 70, man.
Yeah, man.
Doing our
69.
Of course, somebody was gonna say it.
yeah, I knew you wanted to hear that.
I see you looking.
Nasty.
Done with his
That's
little
my
slide.
number. Remember, that's my number.
Yeah.
My football shirt number.
Is it?
They got you that number just for you, innit?
Yeah, they got it just for me. Yeah,
Yeah.
69. Yeah.
Ah, you're moving out here.
Come on, bro. Let them
You
man.
sure moving like play for
Hey, we've been
Newcastle.
warm, fam.
Listen,
Seen you lot. Seen it.
man, like
It's been warm. When
Man,
we
like
get to a
Isaac.
final, everyone needs to come down.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, I mean,
100%.
Everyone needs to
There.
come down.
There.
Yeah. Put me in the box.
I mean, we'll be getting to a final, so just to let you
that's
man
it,
know.
fam.
The other
But
day,
yeah, man.
I was gonna say the other day I was chatting away to someone, and we were talking about how much we've advanced in the last like 20 years.
Yeah.
Do you think we've advanced too fast? And what I mean by that is that, you know, like sometimes I look back at things and I think, wow, like it was such a simpler time with certain little aspects to things. And now we look at certain people that couldn't keep up with how fast things advance now, and we kind of say, oh, they got left behind or they're not.
When you
go on.
When you say things are moving fast, do you mean technology wise?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah,
give me some
technology,
context.
I just think life in general, like we're so microwave about everything now.
Yeah.
Like, or
I
you got
agree
people
with
that
that
are
still.
a bit
I think
more.
that's technology though.
No, but yeah,
Yeah,
but I feel like the
it's primarily
technology is
around
allowing
technology.
us to advance at a rate that we're just not ready for, and that's what's causing a lot of malfunctions in society.
Or like,
Yeah,
malfunction. Because you look at people like
I got
there's
another opinion, but I'll wait.
There's some people that are like, you ever looked at someone and they look like they're stuck in a time zone, like they look like they're stuck in the 90s or the 80s or something like that. And it's like from the way they dress, from like, that weren't actually too long ago. For you to look at someone and be like, you're weird because you haven't moved on yet. Because we've done a lot of advancement since then. We had dial-up. We didn't have internet at one point.
Yeah.
Just snakes on our phone.
Just there is the problem.
What's that?
Nobody's able to be themselves no more.
No one's unique, innit?
That's my issue. That's why I feel like no one's coping.
And we look at something different as alien. When really and truly, that's just maybe someone's style or
And
how.
do you know what? I'm with you there. I'm with you. Can I just say my point?
Yeah, go shoot.
What I think it is, is that
You see, with technology and social media and everything, it's a massive echo chamber.
Yeah.
And the brain, I feel like it's a sort of, don't laugh at me, but I feel like it's a sort of brainwashing. It's like a programming, because it's like, you see a rapper wear this, all it takes is for a handful of people to say, this is sick,
Yeah.
or this is lit. Do you get what I'm saying? And now everybody thinks it. Because I remember when Kanye first started wearing dresses.
Yeah.
Do you lot remember that?
Yeah.
And nobody was
I probably
on it at
ignored it,
first.
you know.
Nobody was on it at first, and then a group of people that were held in high esteem or whatever by other people said, "This is lit. I'm gonna try this." Then all of a sudden, everyone started doing it. I remember when skinny jeans came out. Nobody was on skinny jeans. Skinny jeans was seen as a funny man thing. Yeah, do you get what I'm saying?
But that goes back. That goes with a lot of things, because
Fashion
that
recycles
even
itself.
goes down to. I'm not even gonna get like, you know, where like eating out gal. Like at first,
Yeah.
hold on.
No, I know what you mean.
Hold on.
I know what you mean. Like,
Because
it
when you-
it
no,
was
no.
very left though.
How was it left?
It was
No,
left
why-
in comparison to the
is it because I
conversation.
skip it? Is
But
it
it was.
because I skip
I
it?
get.
Why did you? Why did you? No.
No.
Because you're trying to pause. You're trying to pause.
It went left.
Trying to pause like.
But I get the correlation.
Yeah, because I was gonna explain.
I see what you're
it.
go on.
It's a cat, innit?
What? You saying what? You don't do that?
What?
I'm asking.
Mad fam, you're asking a married man.
Yeah.
So
Listen, yeah.
Yeah, I'm asking,
what was
Just
your?
shut up, man. Do you know why? Yeah? Because I'm talking about technology and social media. Man, them are taking it left.
No.
How's
I'm
it
not- I'm not
left?
taking it left.
Nah, man.
How
No,
is
no,
it? Hold on. How is it left?
One second.
This ain't
Because I
Pornhub,
agree.
man.
No, but it doesn't have to be though.
No, he's made. Why you asking me that? Why you asking me that?
Why can't I ask you that?
Why you asking me that?
Why can't I ask you that?
Why you like this? Why you tense, fam?
Yeah,
I'm
bro.
not tense. You're
Why you
tense because your
tense?
locks are
No,
tight.
but why you
Your
tense?
locks are tight.
Why
He's coming and he's getting on to everybody, you
You
know.
brought up this conversation. I was going somewhere else with it, and you lot
Okay,
have
but
gone.
of course, but I also added
Even
on
Nas is
to.
looking
I can't even chat to the brothers and not brothers Christians no more. Jesus
Bro,
Christ.
I was gonna add
won't
on
ask
to
you
what
nothing
you were
else, bro.
saying.
So
It won't be cool, but then say the next 5 people kind of clock onto it and say that it's cool, and then all of a sudden it's cool. You just need someone to kind of accept what you're doing. Do you know what I mean? So like where you was talking about like people wearing dresses and then it wasn't cool, but then all of a sudden a couple people cotton on and now it's cool. I was saying like even again like going back in school, like if a girl said that she gave head or a guy said that he licked out, it was like but then fast forward a couple years, more and more people were coming out.
With the girls, yeah. If they gave head, it was like people would be like, but certain guys would try and keep them secret because it was.
yeah, it
You know what I'm
was.
saying?
There
It
was
was a common thing. So
But you know what?
saying.
Both of you are right, yeah. Because even like Dan, what you said about the dresses thing, or even like on Instagram now, you got pages like what rappers wore. So it will literally go across all the UK artists.
Yeah.
It will literally break down what they're wearing from their jacket to their jeans to their trainers,
much,
and everyone wants it.
Everyone wants it.
And now it's like sort of
Like the red boots.
it's sort of
Like the
developed-
red boots,
There you
like
go.
the
red
Super
boots.
Mario boots.
See what I'm
what they're
saying?
called? Mischief.
No, the Smurf boots.
Smurf.
Yeah,
All of
yeah,
them.
they would.
Yeah. But then, do you know what it is for me as well? Yeah, with social media, it's like it's moving so fast, and
Yeah, do you think?
and because people see how fast you can get clout off of it if you do something stupid.
Yeah.
It's now breeding nonsense
Yeah.
rather than letting people really go for what they want to go for. I'm not saying I'm not saying everyone doesn't do it because there's plenty of examples of people doing what they want to do and whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But then there's a majority of people like, let's say the younger generation that don't have the ability to think for themselves. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
And when I say that, it's like
They're super impressionable from.
they're very impressionable.
Yeah.
So when I say that, it's like, okay, for example, I was listening to what pod was I listening to the other day? No Behavior, and they were talking about how Neeks rule the world now. Yeah,
Yeah.
like in the sense of
Like streamers and stuff, like all of these sort of kind of people.
The ones who
not
are-
just
yeah,
like
they-
that, but it's like, okay, for example, what you would class as a roadman today wasn't what you would class as a roadman back when we were young. In the sense of there's things happening that is just like, why are you doing that?
Yeah,
Do you
yeah.
get what I'm saying? Where there was things
Explain
like
that.
that.
Explain
when
that a
we
little
was-
bit more. Like
Okay, hold on, let me land then.
yeah.
Right.
You know, that was a bit tense. That was a bit
You lot are
tense.
sensitive.
That was a bit tense.
Do you know why? Because I'm explaining it,
Yeah.
and you're like, explain, like, what do you mean?
No, but I thought there was. I
I'm
thought there
actually
was a gap.
explaining.
I'm sorry. I won't do it again, bro.
Sorry,
Sorry,
it's
my
an
bad.
audio broadcast.
Where I was going with this, yeah.
Why is he
I
so
don't understand
tense?
this guy. Where was I going with it now? 'Cause
You were
can't remember.
saying
You tripped me up and you laughed at me.
people aren't unique anymore.
Yeah, people aren't unique. So when I was what I was trying to explain is that I wasn't a roadman when I was young. No, nothing of the sort. But I remember what it was like, and I remember seeing certain things. I remember seeing certain guys that were like had a screw loose and they do stupidness.
Yeah.
But even the people that you thought that the people that were like gang members and they were doing badness would look at them and be like, "Oh, you're an idiot."
Yeah,
Sort of thing. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
You still have those kind of guys, but it's
Yeah.
now it's like because of social media and everything, you've got badness everywhere now because people are being influenced by it because they've seen this and think to themselves, I want to do that. Or do you get what I'm trying to say?
I get what you're saying.
A little bit.
To add to that, I feel like to even go to the unique point,
It's not, they're not being themselves.
They're not being themselves. And have you noticed that? I don't know if this is all the way true, but nowadays when I look at the younger generation and even the way they dress, they all wear the same thing. They all talk the same. Like, I don't want to use the example of like talking black, but I feel like there was a handful of brothers that you would know when you were in school. They might be white, for example, and they would speak a certain way. They speak kind of road a little bit or whatever. Now, I feel like whether you're black, Asian, white, whatever you are, a lot of that generation, they're all just a copy and paste of each other. They're all wearing a track star. They're all wearing this. All wearing.
That's a good point. I feel like I'm gonna call it like a mob culture. Yeah. And when I say mob culture, it's like, for example, back in the day, or when I say back in the day, not too long ago. Correct me if I'm wrong, and listeners, viewers, correct me if I'm wrong. As a female, you wanted a man to move to you, kind of thing. Do you know what I mean? As a male, you wanted to make sure you had the best game because you wanted the females to know that he's smooth with it, or he's got the sauce, kind of thing. Yeah. Now, what I'm realizing is that guys don't approach women no more. But one, because they don't know how to, because that sort of avenue is being cut off, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's
and
social
two,
interaction.
Because it's like a girl might actually like a guy, but if he approaches her, she can't help but say, and this is not all women, by the way, but it's the majority of the youngsters, she can't help but say, you're moving thirsty.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? And the reason I call it mob culture is because if this was to happen online, everyone's jumping in. Nah, bro, you're moving thirsty. You got memes of people splashing someone in the face with water and all of these sort of things. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Thirsty. Meanwhile, the guy just wants to talk to the girl to get to know you.
But this is,
Do you get what I'm saying?
I thought the world's so connected, fam.
Do you get what I'm saying? But because she might not have her own mind and she wants to be seen as one of these girls, or she thinks it's cool, or that's the in thing to sort of do, she's now possibly missed out on an opportunity to find something real with this guy. Maybe not. It's a 50-50 thing. Do you get what I'm saying? I'm not saying it's a fact, but being social in general.
But then not even just that though, because it's like, even take away from the dating aspect of things, like you've got people now recording themselves in dire situations. Like, so sometimes, like, so I saw a video where a girl was recording herself interrogating her man for cheating, and it's like,
what? It's
why?
Clout. It's clout, bro.
Like, literally, why?
It's the mob culture.
I was sad that I even watched it, because that's 30 seconds I'm not going to get back.
Yeah. And it's a private conversation. It's everything that you don't need to have
what's she
online.
gonna do? She's gonna put it online, and everyone's gonna jump in.
And guess what? And guess what's going to happen after? She's going to forgive him, but the people who watch it ain't.
So what I'm saying,
And they're going to start, and it's going to be out there forever.
Yeah.
And then she's going to be like, oh, he's not that bad. He's,
And then now,
you know what?
now that's the thing they're capitalizing online about. It's like, now I'm going to capitalize on, well, he's not that bad, and this is the reason why, and blah, blah. This is one very small example, by the way.
Yeah, it's a small. It's just we're dipping the toe in the pond here, because it's not. There's so many different avenues and perspectives that you can add to this conversation. There's so many different examples you can use to get what I'm saying. But let me ask you like this now. Do you think this is a conversation I've been having a lot just with like my missus and just friends and other people? Yeah. Do you think today's day and age, just life in general, is worse than what it was when we were growing up?
Say again. Do you think this generation?
Yeah. Do you think like, just in general, like how life is in general? Do you think it, like in terms of how bullying culture and just the culture in general?
It's weird.
Do you think it's worse now, or?
It's weird because it depends. It depends on what. Yeah, it depends on what aspect you're talking about. Because, sorry, I'm just gonna say like. So I think it's worse because nowadays, when back in the day where there used to be like rules in terms of when it's on site.
Yeah.
Like if you see a man with his mum or something like that, or his auntie, like, you can't get him this time, but like next time. Now people get him and his auntie. Do you know what I mean? But then on the other side now,
but why?
People aren't. Yeah, it is for clout.
It's one part of it.
But then I was also going to say that when you take away from that aspect in school, I feel like us growing up were ruthless in school. And the stuff that how we was, the way we were conducting ourselves, we couldn't do that now, because then guaranteed there would be something going on, or somehow it would make it online that someone was bullying someone and making fun of an experience.
I agree with you. Yeah. Do you think that how we grew up when we were young is now been governed so much that you just see it online instead?
But yeah, almost like that. And I also feel like we're maybe one, exposed to too much, but two, there's almost the element of like ignorance is bliss.
Do you think we're exposed to too much?
Nah, yeah, way too much.
I think like I look at my nephew who's 14, and I think how much he knows at 14 for what he sees, whether it's just having TikTok or just the things he's aware of. I just think to myself, that's a lot.
They go to TikTok before they go to Google now.
Like when we were 14, and don't get me wrong, I know it's different times. Sheaves. I was talking to my mum about that the other day.
Sheaves ain't around no more.
Sheaves ain't around. AI's around now.
Because of
AI. But no, I think we're exposed.
Jeez, you know,
it's a bit of ignorance. Is kind of like, you know, you were kind of in your own bubble back then.
I don't know if it was in your own bubble back then.
Do you not feel like?
Do you know why? I was watching. Have you lot watched Beckham?
Yeah,
on Netflix?
I'm on the second episode.
Yeah, I watched it all.
I just say it, fam.
Cool.
It's cool, man.
Because have you watched?
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert, but it's been out for a while. It's not really a spoiler. It's just more so.
Ruin it again for me.
It's just more so what he went through, innit?
Yeah.
Do you remember? You remember? You
I remember.
Anyway.
Yeah.
But it was like, what's his name? What's his name that done it to him? He was England manager again. Hoddle.
No, it was
Hoddle.
Yeah, Hoddle.
Glenn Hoddle. Yeah.
What he done to Beckham?
He could have killed himself.
I feel like if that was to happen today, people wouldn't cope.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about our generation. I'm talking about generation born into social media.
Yeah.
Because they find it hard. Like, no disrespect or nothing, because people have lost their lives due to bullying online and all of these things, which I think is so sad.
Yeah.
But and it's not, obviously it's not an excuse. It's not to say that it's not real. But coming from the school we're coming from, all you have to do is switch off the notification button.
Yeah.
And you never have to do with any of that again.
Yeah.
You see Beckham, as soon as he left his yard, people was like,
for months.
People was onto him.
It was about 9 months.
People was sneering at him.
Best part of whole year.
In the street.
Can you imagine being who you are online? Yeah. But and the sort of aggression and bullying that you receive online, you get that in real life. Because that's essentially what the whole country was against Beckham. I think that's the difference between now and back then. It was like, we were aware of things that happened overseas, but not as much because we didn't have social media. Yeah. But we knew everything that was going on in the UK.
What, back then?
Yeah, we knew everything that was going on.
I think we knew that's why I feel like it's pockets. We knew what was happening within
our area,
your own area, your own pocket.
But for me, it was like it was the same thing, but it was amplified in a sense because for you to walk outside your house or not be able to go outside your house for the fear that somebody might do something to you for something that you didn't actually do from football is ridiculous to me. Do you get what I'm saying? They nearly broke his marriage. They nearly mashed up his kids. This is real, bro. This is not social media where you've said an opinion and someone doesn't agree with you now. Everyone's jumping on you. Yeah. Somebody's actively scapegoat this man. Said it was his fault he got knocked out of the World Cup. And now everybody's
and for it to be your actual manager, that's
the Prime Minister turned on him.
But do you know what? I'll do you one better though. Do you remember
the whole country?
Do you remember about that Colombian footballer? I wish I could remember his name, but basically what happened was a Colombian footballer during the time that Pablo Escobar, and he scored an own goal, obviously by accident.
Took him out.
They took him out.
Well, they killed him.
They killed him.
No way.
See, they killed him. See, it's mad.
Yeah. So
bro.
I feel like I've heard of that before.
Yeah, you definitely have.
This must have been like early 90s, maybe late 80s.
No, that's
late
wild.
80s, I think. Yeah. So like, Can you imagine
that could never
type of
happen
stuff?
now.
Yeah.
That could never happen now.
It's all.
I don't think it would happen now.
no, but that's
not. I say like it could never. I don't think it would happen now.
Not in the mainstream.
I just.
Not in the mainstream. I think it could still happen, but it wouldn't be in like England or.
Yeah.
But do you know what I mean? We're saying that it couldn't happen because that's where we're
The
from.
Italian ultras.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So
I just feel
yeah.
like everyone's. Even just to circle back to what you were saying, I was just like, I think everyone wants to be a starter pack. Everyone wants to be the starter pack now.
Yeah.
Everyone wants to be the white Air Forces puffer jacket.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, that's streetwear culture as well. There's an element of that in it. But everyone doesn't want to be. No one wants to be unique anymore.
Yeah.
And if you're unique, you're celebrated in a way by the right people. But by the masses.
The people that are seen as unique, they're not even unique.
No. I disagree with that one still.
What do you mean? What do you like? All right, so like unique might be. All right, you sometimes you go to Shoreditch. Sometimes people that go to Shoreditch, they wear like they might be wearing out,
fat
some
flares
boots,
and the Dr. Martin sandals.
They're different. They look different. They're wearing it different.
Yeah.
That to me is the.
I hear it, but I think everyone wants.
Is it? Yeah.
I think everyone wants to be different, but because they're forcing it and they're not actually trying to be different for them, they're trying to do it for other people. What they're doing is they're taking bits from other people and kind of trying to create their own thing. So the reason why I say that is so everyone's trying to be unique. So some people are even choosing different like mental health illnesses as a sport now. Like, oh, I'm this, I'm that, I'm 3 genders, I'm, all sorts. They're trying. Everyone's trying to be like, oh, well, I've got this wrong with me. Do you know what I mean? I'm the first person to have this, and then that's why we're kind of going into that spiral of like. Now it's like, oh, look at me, pity me because I've got this.
That spiral of stupidness.
Yeah, and then
like
someone else is
mentality.
like, victim mentality. No, you need to allow me because I've got this or I suffer from this. Sometimes it's like I see stuff online and I'm like, these lot are talking about the trauma from beatings, and I understand that that's a real thing. Because some people how I
really
got
got
beatings
beat.
was I got discipline beatings. Sometimes it might be.
I can't lie.
But like some people, it was actual
drew you
abuse,
blood,
like it's not.
yeah,
It was abuse.
Yeah,
Do you
it's
know what I mean?
abuse. It's not even. It's not beating. It's abuse.
Because if you move to, you know what I mean?
So funny. Do you know what I mean? But like, I feel like some people now they're just like, what was normal discipline back in the day? They're like, nah, it was traumatic, like because now I do things differently. But that's what discipline kind of was. Do you know what I mean? That's what I think anyway. I think the discipline told you that if you do that again, if you do stupid things, you're gonna win stupid prizes.
Essentially, that was the message.
Win stupid prizes.
I think you
I
just
saw that on SC Duns.
You just gotta show some more love, man. Show more love to people in general. Whoever you might be, whether it's you haven't been able to move on and you look like you're stuck in the 80s because wearing certain bits and bobs.
Do what makes you happy, man.
Just make sure, make yourself happy.
Just be happy, man.
But do you know what? But even then, going back to that, I feel like people that tire themselves out trying to impress other people, they then find the ones who find happiness again are the ones who kind of look within themselves and start connecting with their immediate family, the ones who don't see them as the online personalities. Do you know what I mean?
So
and that's kind of the reset, because back in the day, where people didn't have the technology to see what X, Y, and Z man in Guatemala's doing and all that. Yeah. You have to kind of deal with your family around you, your immediate family. They're the ones who see you. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. So I feel like when you step back into the real world and you're like, right, do you know what? I can do all these things for all these people, but really and truly, when I put my phone down, when I turn off the TV, when I press stop on the record, these ones are the ones who see me. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. That real world thing is real, you know. Did you not see that girl online the other day that said she could turn £1,000 into 100K?
No, I didn't.
In a year.
Yeah, I saw that.
Like, I'm not getting onto her.
Oh, was it an entrepreneur?
Yeah, I'm not getting onto her because that's all she's seen.
Yeah,
I can flip this money into this, but when you're in the real world,
don't work as straight as that.
And the thing is,
what's £1,000 gonna do in property?
It can, but
£1,000. You don't own a property. You've got nothing to your name.
No,
Red.
That's a rent. That's the bag gone on rent.
no, I do.
Can't cover all of it.
Can't cover all of it.
Find a little handout.
That won't even go up your bathroom.
Look, payday loan.
No, I do hear it. But there are ways, but they're just not conventional ways. And what they will say is they'll say things that, oh, I had 1,000 and I flipped it. But what they won't say is that I borrowed how much money. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, yes, you started with £1,000 or you started with £10. And you know they're like £10 to 10 mil.
Yeah.
It's like, no, not really, because you kind of borrowed money and what you did worked out.
There was help.
And that's my point. My point is not that I'm not gonna call her stupid for thinking you can turn £1,000 into 100k in a year, because that's all you see. You see in your eyes, an entrepreneur is someone that can get things done. You get what I'm saying? But in the real world, if you speak to an entrepreneur, they'll tell you that's not how it goes.
Years and years of hardship.
Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah. That's not. But this is the issue with online. It makes you think you can do things like that. It makes you think you can have a relationship, a perfect relationship like that. It makes you think you can make money like that. It makes you think you can. You're the strongest person in the world because you go gym, like, and you can fight anybody. No, a guy that's built like a
twig,
a pole, but is trained in martial arts will mash up your dance. Do you get what I'm saying?
Twist your neck right round you.
Full 360.
But this is what I'm saying. Like real life, I feel like what's happening, and this it's just my opinion, innit? I feel like what's happening is that this massive echo chamber of social media that we're all in. Some people don't know how to tap out of it. Some people do. But the people that don't know how to tap out of it, I feel like they're allowing social media to take over reality. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Did you get what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know, sometimes then I'm sitting there and I'm looking at my phone on Insta, and I realise I've been scrolling or looking at it for like 5 minutes. And then I just like lift my head up and I look around. I'm like, right, like I'm still here. I look outside and I can see what's going on.
Twitter keeps me. If I'm scrolling on social media too much, I'll go on Twitter and then after 5 minutes I'm like, I'm done.
Or I see enough social media nonsense.
But
and then I see that and I'm like, thank God I'm not
Twitter
involved
count
in
as social media though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what keeps me grounded.
Okay.
Yeah. So
in
if I'm
what
on Insta,
in what
if I'm on
sense?
Insta and I'm scrolling for too long, and I'm watching videos, I'm on TikTok watching videos. The moment I go to Twitter, I can scroll. But it doesn't suck me out of my reality because of the amount of nonsense that I'm seeing.
But do you know why I also think why? Yeah, because Twitter doesn't have the short form content. You know, like the reels and stuff like reels are what keeps you that keeps scrolling when you go on
see
Twitter.
Everything on Twitter first before you see on Instagram.
No, of course, but it's not a swipe motion though.
You don't the way Twitter is made, you don't need that. Twitter is made for people to chat rubbish.
I know, but do you know what it is? Because of the ease of the information, like, you know, you swipe up and one thing's talking about cars, next thing you know, the other one's talking about plastic surgery, next thing's talking about whatever. Like,
are you on Twitter, bro?
Yeah, well, yeah. I've got Twitter and I see stuff.
If you got the
I'm not into Twitter like that.
That's why I'm saying that, because you see, if you're in it, in my opinion, anyway, because I've got TikTok, Insta, and Twitter. I'm not really on Facebook on that no more. But when you're on TikTok, it's like it's not really interaction with other people. You're watching videos unless you're in the comments. Same with Instagram. Do you get what I'm saying? Twitter is interaction with complete strangers constantly. And if you follow the same people that other people are following, there's your echo chamber. And then that's where you see everything. Whether it's videos, whether somebody's beefing, whether it's a thread about something. Or, do you get what I'm saying?
The thing is, I agree with what I do agree with what you're saying,
But
because I see some stuff and then I go to the comments and I'm just like, my days. And then my screen time, maybe that's why my screen time on Twitter has never grown past what it needs to.
It's just
you know what
nonsense.
I mean? Yeah, I'll go on it.
That's the important thing.
Really?
You're able to tap out of it.
Yeah, that's it.
But
some people are stuck in a sauce, bro.
I just want. I know. I just want to touch on one more thing.
Yeah.
Quick thing, just really quickly. Just ask you this question, Dan. Now again, remember we talked about that question of who would you save if the hospital was burning down?
Can't ask me that, bro.
Should we leave it to the
Even for the
Yeah.
next one.
All right. I'm gonna ask you on the next one. Yeah. All right. Well, anyway.
Yeah.
Come to the end.
Yeah,
of
man, come to the end of it. Yeah,
another
man.
episode. Sorry that we took too long, man.
Yeah.
Sorry that we took so long.
I'm sorry,
We're
we're
here
here,
now.
man.
We're here.
We're
Back in the studio.
Back to stay as well,
We're
man.
back as normal.
And we're working on some stuff
Yeah,
as
we've
well.
got
man.
got a couple things lined up.
Yeah.
In the pipe.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
They're all Sean's ideas.
No, don't worry. Let's just end it off. Let's end it.
Alright, yeah, we're out.
We out.
Peace.
Peace.
It's too late now.
Man like shorts.
Man, like sheeps.
Man like
Like DCV.
No, I'm lost.
AKA.
you did
it.
Aaron went.
We've done the 3 already.
Oh yeah, you know the thing already, man.